Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Kami dari Grup 3 akan membentangkan demo projek kami. Okey, kami mulakan dengan DHCP.
Okay. First, we need to create two Debian Debian client and server. For the DHCP, I need to introduce about the DHCP. DHCP is known as the Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. It's a client or server protocol that automatically provide an IP host with its IP address and another related configuration information such as the subnet mask and the default gateway. The technology eliminates the need for individually configuring network device manually and consists of two network components, a centrally installed network DHCP server and client instance of the protocol stacked on each computer or device. When connect to the network and periodically thereafter the client requests a set of parameters from the server using the DHCP. There are two ways an IP address is assigned to a computer, static and dynamic. A static IP is where a user assigns an IP address manually to a computer. However, this process is tedious and error-prone as it requires manual intervention every time a device joins the network. So the dynamic IP assignment resolves this issue. So I want to start the step-by-step configuration to install DHCP in the Debian. First, we need to update the apt files. So we need to tap the command sudo apt update. And next, we show the software update table. So we need to add we need to tick the table and then add to update. After that, we need to try again the sudo apt update command. After completing the setting, the terminal is open for the activity. And we need to run by entering the user password. Next, we need to edit the source list file. We need to tap the command sudo nano /etc/apt/source.list. We need to modify the text inside this source list file. So we need to tap the command as shown is in the figure 3.5. And after that, we need to save and exit from the source list file. Next, we need to try the command sudo apt update again. And after that, we need to continue the sudo apt upgrade to upgrade the security and bug fix of the system. For the server DHCP setup, we need to enter the command sudo nano etc apt source list to edit the file again. We need to tap the information shown in the figure 3.9 and save and close it. After that, we need to sudo ip-link set dev enp s3 and s8 to up. After that, we need to tap the command sudo systemctl restart networking and continue to the IP address command. And it will show the IP address which we just now configure type in the interface file. After that, we need to enter to the interface file to edit the information inside. And save and proceed to the sudo nano etc dhcp config. And we also need to add some information inside and then save. After that, we need to exit. And next, we need to edit the DHCP server file. We also just need to add some information based on the picture which we are snapped. And then we exit again. We type the sudo system start ISC DHCP server, and it will show the information below. Next, we proceed to the sudo IP link set dvemp 0s3 down and enter the password for the client, and it will show the IP address 192.168.1.7. So now we need to ping the IP address, use the server to ping this IP address. So now we need to ping the IP address 192.168.1.6. So it show the result. Next, we also need to ping the IP address from the client. Back to the server, we need to ping the website Google, www.google.com. So we show that the ping is successful. The 5 packet transmitted and 5 received. So this is all the part for the DHCP. Thank you.
Introduction to SFTP, a safe, dependable protocol for file transfer across the network, is Secure File Transfer Protocol. SFTP, which is based on the Secure Shell protocol, encrypts data as it is being transferred, guaranteeing its confidentiality integrity and defense against the unwanted access. SFTP, in contrast of its predecessor, FTP file transfer protocol, removes the possibility of sending private data in plain text, including passwords and usernames. It is a flexible option for safe data interchange in both home and business contexts because it includes powerful capabilities including file access, transfer, and management in addition to directory functions. Now I will show the step-by-step configuration for SFTP. First of all, we should install the SFTP by entering sudo apt install -y open ssh -server to ensure the SSH service is installed. Step 2, configure SSH server. Creating a directory for SFTP with sudo mkdir/srv/sftp. After that, we should create a group for SFTP and add user, which is a group 3_SFTP into the group. Use command sudo group add SFTP users to create a group and commands sudo user add -d SFTP users /d/SFTP/group3_s/sb/no login group3_SFTP to create a user into the group. Step 4, add password for group3_SFTP. Should retype the new password. Then we should step 5 is we use the command sudo vim/etc/ssh/sshd_config to ensure the password and authentication is enabled for our SSH. You should make sure the line authentication password authentication should be not commented. After that, you should add some lines on the file and save the file and exit. We should restart the SSHD with this command sudo systemctl restart SSHD and verify it with sudo systemctl status SSHD. So it should look like this, active and running. Okay, now testing procedure. We test it with this command. I will show the demo. It's already connected. Now we will enter this command ls space l-la to check what are the files that user group 3 can access. Exit. After that, we should create a new file. Sudo mkdir/srv/sftp/group3. The file is already exist because we already created. So we have to go back to the here and check the files. Let's so you can see here the created file is here. Exit. To verify the access, you should open the files. Choose SRV. So you can see the file as FTP here. Okay.
So next is web service. Introduction of web service. Web services are a standardized way for different software applications to communicate with each other over the internet or a network. They allow application written in different programming languages and running on different platforms to exchange data and perform functions without any problem. Web services usually use open standards like XML, JSON, SOAP, and REST to facilitate interoperability. They make it possible to do things like retrieve data, process requests, or carry out tasks remotely, which makes them crucial for building modern APIs for web and mobile solutions, as well as for creating distributed systems. So next is step by step for the configuration. Step 1, install Apache 2. Install Apache with sudo apt install Apache 2. Next, step 2. Step 2, we install UFW to modify the firewall settings. And after install, step 3, we run sudo UFW applist to check it the available application. And step 4, to create own domain, we need to edit /etc/host/file with sudo nano space /etc/host. And after we enter the nano, we add the line with the IP address of group 3. And step 6, for Apache, we just need to enable the traffic on port 80 where it is www, sudo ufw allow www, and the rules updated. Step 7, use sudo ufw status to check the status, and if it is inactive, use the command sudo ufw enable instead to activate it. Next is step 8. Sudo systemctl status Apache 2 is a command that we use to check whether the Apache or the web server is running or not. Step 9. Installing curl with command sudo apt install curl to transfer all of the data. Step 10. Create an own domain site with sudo mkdir space -p space /var/www/grp_3. Next, step 11, to assign ownership of the directory, we use the sudo chown -r as money user as money user /var/www/group3, where sudo chmod -r755 /var/www/group3 command is for allowing read, write, and execute the file. Okay, so we move to the testing procedure for web service. Step 1, create a file to add content inside the website. We add the welcome to group 3. This is group 3 website. And after that, we need to configure our website setting with sudo nano /etc /apache2 /sites available /group3.conf. CONFE. Okay. Next, step 3, type all the line into the file that is shown in the picture for nano. And to enable the file, we can use the sudo a2 inside group3 conf. And it is already enabled. And before we start, disable the default site by entering the command sudo a2 decite 000 minus default dot conf. And it's already disabled. To check the error, using the sudo apache2 ctl config test command. And to apply all the change, restart Apache with sudo systemctl restart Apache2. And after all of the steps above, now we can go to a browser and open the website, and the website shows that it works. Okay. That's all from our group 3. Thank you.